Hello, friends. Today I'm going to speak about um, on overall view on the ninth house. It's actually the house of gateway. Now, house of gateway is basically we are stepping into the ninth house in the Vedic astrology. It's called Dharma Bhava or the house of righteousness. So when we actually understand what is exactly the blank chart works, is basically we don't at the moment we will not consider any planets or sign at this moment. We just look at the natural house. Not as natural house's energy is bringing what is bringing for everyone. So this house is naturally as a Sagittarius house, and the planet who rules this house is Jupiter. So what happens is that if the house is empty, as per the house energy, it always pull towards the expansion. The house is for the expansion. So if you look from the unique perspective, it is the ninth house is actually fifth from the fifth, or it's ninth from first house. That is your ascendant. So when we look at the chart, we look fifth house is your future or your child, ninth house your father or mentor. So it talks about little past, what you have done in the past. So, and at the same time, it's fifth from the fifth. That means it is a child or creativity of your child. It's coming into your ninth house. So, in other words, you can say your father is have a similarity related to your um, your grandchild. So you will see the kind of uniqueness our chart carrying. So what you are is not just your grandchild, his son or daughter, whatever is some reflection of quality reflection comes into the ninth house. So micro level, if we see it, we see it's a moral compass. How the ninth house is strong, or it's important to implement how in your house is in your chart is matter a lot, because ninth house decides whether you will follow moral way or ethical way or not, if the house is afflicted. So there are like third house is talks about the information like internet or something which is vocal outside. It's like communicating to multiple people in a form of formal communication, formal way you are talking about. But ninth house is actually wisdom. So while I might be doing a communication to you, it's a third house which is talking about YouTube or any kind of video or social media. But ninth house talks about what I earn as a initiative or learning as my wisdom come from the ninth house. So which is house actually filters some of the information what you are going to churn. So in a day-to-day life you get many information related to ninth house, and everything doesn't go in your brain or it doesn't go in your heart in terms of the information which is the form of wisdom. So information and wisdom are two different things. Information is any kind of data is coming to you. Wisdom is something extracting the eureka moment or something extracting something about yourself or some information which you feel it gives me inner peace. Talks about ninth house. So also there are certain different attributes people generally forget. Is that ninth house is your second spouse. So someone is got divorced or unfortunate thing happened, and they need to look at for another spouse. Is or second spouse is actually from ninth house. Higher father. Generally, people have debate of ninth house or tenth house should we consider for the father. Uh, my belief is tenth house is like a biological father. Ninth house is actually a mentor. So not only father. So father also work as your mentor. So but guru is different. So guru is for him you are like a godchild. You follow him. Guru follow him like your accept you as a child and disciple in terms of giving information or knowledge. Hence mentor or father or guru, everything comes into ninth house. So whatever today you all are learned, well, great, or educated, or whatever, there is a kind of knowledge you got from all gurus. So respect to your gurus. Physically talking about ninth house talks about your hips, thighs. So if afflicted, ninth house indicates some kind of challenges come into hips or thighs. So people who have long stride, both physically or metaphorically, you can see the ninth house matters a lot. Now let's do a little bit magnification of the ninth house. Ninth house is also a sibling of your spouse. So how your relationship with your sibling, like in-laws, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, how is relationship gonna be? It is matter with respect to the ninth house. So if the sun Jupiter comes into ninth house, take in writing, you are you are like a, it's a home place for these planets. So it create gurus or leaders. I will say not just leader, but a ethical leader you can find out from the ninth house. Ninth house is also, if you see Saturn placed here, it's pilgrim. It makes one skeptical seeker only believes when after heart testing. Actually, it's not easy. So people do Kali Puja or something who follow Kali, which actually believes in Saturn, and Saturn where it connects with the Kali, and that's the reason people with these kind of combination really with the Saturn. But please understand, ninth house is also where Saturn sits, means Bhagya is getting delayed. Bhagya is not going to give you immediate result. There is a struggle to achieve those. So you, as Saturn gets mature at the age of 35, 36, after that your luck start begin. So people, many people see who struggle in their marriage, or the marriage doesn't happen in time, delays it. Just see that Saturn is placed there, it can delay your marriage. It actually uh, delays the happiness in the marriage. So initial struggle comes, the cold relation between the couple, and eventually they get into the ninth house. Mars comes, it's a crusader. It's bad. You don't just have a belief, you're willing to fight, and uh, fight a war with this. So like people who are ethical warrior, the kind of people who will be in the ninth house. But understand, Mars coming into ninth house, also relationship with gurus or your father can get disturbed, because there is an impulsive way to react for everything. Even questioning guru, in that case it happens. So Mars doesn't use his head in that kind of thing. Okay, you are right and I will follow. Mars generally, I will say that Mars is also surrenders to guru, but yet there is a kind of challenge. Like this is also house of Pitras. Pitras means your lineage. Ninth house connects with the lineage. So sometime someone is having a Mars in ninth house, it's clearly indicating the person had past life, or his lineage, his ancestors have grabbed someone's land without kind of any I will say without with a not ethical way. That's the reason the Mars is coming and disturbing in this life. So Venus comes, then yes, you will find beauty in foreign culture. You fall in love during traveling, or even your luck comes through a woman. So or artistic pursuits. So ninth house matters a lot in your life. So sixth house is a prarabdha. Whatever the prarabdha you got in this life, you have creating some kind of kriyaman karma, which is like you create those karma through your actions, your mind, your speech. It goes directly into the ninth house. Seeking or seeking ad using the good karmas give you good fruits for the next life. Bad karmas obviously give the bad results. So ninth house matters a lot. Your ancestral deities, your ancestral god, or your village god, or where you are from, the town from which town you are there, the god, it represents the ninth house. So ninth house is lineage. Ninth house is your DNA. Anyone's chart is getting rectified through using the ninth house as a one of the condition where the person will find out the lineage is in, and correcting his chart helps ninth house. So overall ninth house gives these kind of experiences. Understand, ninth house is connecting with the 10th house. People say it's a dharma karma adhipati yoga, where ninth lord and 10th lord coming into 10th house, or in the center. It is also considered dharma karma adhipati yoga, but please understand it is a second 10th house. Your karma is 10th house, for 9th house is your father, so 10th becomes his second sustenance. So father's sustenance, how he is sustaining the wealth. If he is followed good karma and good wealth generated or accumulated through a good sustenance or ethically, your child karma becomes pure. It helps in this karma, otherwise can create hurdle. Ninth house is also, if someone's ninth house has gone into Lord, gone into eighth house, it's clearly indicating the person has to struggle a lot to achieve, and at the edge point where he is not gonna achieve things, or he is going to suffer in that. Probably that is where at that point divine start blessing. So ninth house where divine is looking at you, he is indicating how much is the bhagya or luck you got it. So ninth house matters a lot in everyone's life. While everyone has to focus on karma, but ninth house gives the resources to complete the karma in a positive way or not so positive way. So this is something about the ninth house. I also want to talk about few on the signs if placed in the ninth house. So if ninth house you have a Aries sign, so your luck is a self-made. You will put efforts for your own luck, and triggered by bold, impulsive actions. You find God through independence rather than just sitting in a pew, like just sitting and quietly and just thinking of I'll get a God. No, you will use your own path to find a God. If the Taurus sign come into ninth house, you are very traditional, rock solid values. You give importance to family, and you feel that the wealth often comes through a long term investment or family heritage. That's the reason I said family is important for you. If Taurus sign comes into the second ninth house, if Gemini coming in your ninth house, you are eternal student. You will keep learning. You need two or three different philosophies, and you will find out those philosophies trying to extrapolate or interconnect kind of thing you will do, and till the time you don't feel satisfied you will keep following. Luck follows your ability to communicate and teach others, so you can be eventually a teacher in any form, either on the job training, or you are taking it teaching as a profession. You will teach others, and that's will give you certain kind of happiness and luck as well. So, Cancer sign, if it is in the ninth house, your spirituality is deeply emotional. Many things you will not speak, but through emotions and intentions, things will follow the path. It will come to you as a form of flowing water and giving you idea that okay, this is my way, this is my growth. Nothing. It's not that you don't put effort. You will put efforts, but the luck comes in an emotional form or some thoughts or kind of wisdom you get it. And when you are lucky when you are actually near the ocean or sacred spaces, so that matters a lot. So see all the cancers sign in the ninth house can check this. Leo guys, if Leo in the ninth house, you carry your own beliefs and sense of royal authority. A little bit ego can come because you will have a ego which is a moral ego which is about your dharma. You feel okay, I am this religious, this is my religion. The kind of thoughts will come, and you're destined to mentor and shining lights and for others in your community. As far as Virgo is concerned, you find divine in details, or you also act of service. So you want to be a volunteer at religious place, or you want to do the pilgrimage, and is often through health, organizing, and perfecting your craft. Basically, you put some efforts to ensure that you get your luck. So it's struggle. It also shows some kind of challenges with father because Virgo comes into the ninth house. It's somewhere some kind of resistance you expect, and that's why you need to handle tactfully, and don't be too much of critic for every religious aspect. You will able to understand that as you start maturing in your age. Libra, I will say you are most imbalanced sign, but still you are seeking a relationship and balance and harmonious philosophy, but find luck through partnerships. So truth is truth also may be beautiful, but at the same time it has to be fair for all sides. If Scorpio comes, your path involves deep occult transformation and dying to old beliefs, which is the beliefs which is no more people are using. You want to go and do some kind of extra deep excavation of those information and trying to see that those beliefs can be used. You find your greatest luck surviving from major life crisis also. So not all, but yes, if it is afflicted, there can be a crisis can come. But again, my point is, it is one of the area which people have to need to be really cautious. Sagittarius, you are a natural explorer. Okay, you travel in your literal religion, and fortune favors. So when you take a big risk, uh, and also keep your perspective quite global wide, then you will understand, because you as a Sagittarius is your own sign and you feel I can bring my real wisdom, or there is a craving for wisdom, which in this life you want to really take it forward. Capricorn is your views for spirituality as like a mountain to be climbed with a discipline, structure, and greatest luck or wisdom arrive in the second half of life, because you have to struggle first to achieve. Because the Saturn sign, it expects you the karma rather than just doing dharma. So karma means you need to really put efforts. Karma is become your dharma. So that is where I can say that your karma, through which you can achieve divine. Aquarius, if it is your beliefs are unorthodox, little scientific, you want to be practical, but focused on collective goods. So, dharma here, you feel that I can achieve with the common consciousness or community consciousness. I will be participating in some kind of religious events or participating in some kind of activities where I will be working as a volunteer or in a form of NGO also. You work through NGO activities also, and trying to find dharma by breaking traditions. Not generally people, everyone just go and follow their rituals, and you do want to do something different way, but which actually help the humanity, not just for the seeking the wisdom. Your wisdom for Aquarius will come from the community engagement. Pisces, if it comes, it is a mystical. It's a, again it connects. Your guru is going to be a karmic one, which is past life connection will be there. There is a limitless faith transcend. So guru maybe is a past life guru. Mentor will be past life. Your father will be past life father, and you, the faith transcends physical boundaries, and lux comes through intuition. So you dream, and you also understand sometime it's letting go of control is important to achieve a divine. So a surrender to God or divine, but without expectation. It is what the true Piscean can do in the ninth house. So, in nutshell, I will say that you have a ninth house, which is your pillar, because on the foundation you have been standing, your father, your mentors, your guru, and eventually you learn to follow the ethics and morality through this house, and eventually you earn a great wisdom that soul want to take it ahead in his future journey. This is what, because that is the true purpose which is in the ninth house, which talks about what you are looking for, because the wisdom only come if you learn for it, you take activity on it, or you take efforts for it. And hence it is important that ninth house is very very crucial for everyone's life. And no one wants to live that, okay, I have a less bhagya or higher bhagya or a luck, which matters to everyone. So ninth house is the house of your luck. So hope this you like my commentary on the ninth house, and purely using the blank chart, purely using using the technique of the chart, which is what the energy is bringing from the ninth house. So hope this is from my side, and hope you like my channel. If you like my channel, do subscribe. If you feel someone who is interested in ninth house, your friends and relatives, do forward them, share with them. And if you like it, just give a like to me. It will be really helpful from your side. And the last but not least, you please comment if you like some ideas of the ninth house, or you have your own unique perspective about ninth house, do mention, because nothing is a one way conversation. It is always a two way where we can learn from each other. So hope this is what I talked about ninth house. And I'm sure those people who believe in luck, ninth house matters to them most. So till then, thank you and have a great day.